Right. This is going to happen for sure. Let's do this. So today we're going to have a look at Wargames Illustrated 431, and this is the November 2023 issue. And this one comes with the free sprue. This is the Scottish Covenanters sprue. And again, like I said, you know, you wanna push a range, give off free figures, and what better way than to put it in a really nice magazine. If you haven't, do check out the flip through for this magazine. The links up there. But yeah, let's have a look inside. So right, so we've got the sprue, and we're gonna have a look at the sprue in a bit. But let's look at the magazine very quickly. I mean, like I said, you can actually check out the flip through, the official flip through from Wargames Illustrated. I just want to have a look and see what they'll add in the column section for this particular sprue. They usually do something like this. So it's either they do a painting guide, or they do how to convert miniatures, but it's always something in there in the magazine, not in the in this in the magazine when it comes to the figures itself. So let me just find it and see if I can see what have they added in terms of article for this one. Did I miss it while talking to you? Hope not. So yeah, there it is, the cover mount. And here's the nice bit about it. They've actually given you like a color scheme to follow. So how you wanna paint them. They also show the how to get the different. No, there's brush. How to handle the brush, keeping a sharp tip. It's like yeah. I guess flags and stuff like that. So there is an article, and this will help if you haven't painted any Scots Covenanters before. This will definitely help. Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the sprue. What do we have here? Let's start off. I think we've got we've got some cavalry figures. Oh, they look good. They look good. The sculpts are definitely improved. I didn't think they could, but they have. They've actually improved the sculpts. So yeah, you've got the shot guys, and you got the pipe guys. This one is the command. We'll look at everything from the back first. Yeah, the pipe, the shot stuff. They're not that different. Look at this. They're not that different. They look good though. They look good. I think I'm starting really getting used to the epic look. Look at the command. Command looks alright. Looks good. Oh yeah. Let's say good one more time. Oh yeah, this looks good as well. There you go. Let's have a look at the cavalry figures. Very nice. I think this must be what was that? Is this the oh, could this be oh man, this could be the artillery piece, I think. I think so. I'm not so sure. I haven't seen this before. I don't know what this is. Yeah, but so it's nice. You're gonna get one. Let me see now. Two. So you're gonna get two uh, short bases, and then command pike base, and then the main pike base. Gonna get a 1, 2, 3, 4 a command figure, I guess. Could be a base of figures as well. Cavalry, and itinerary. This is interesting. This is definitely different from the other pack and shot frames. But of course, well, I'm glad it is. I really am glad it is. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get this. Let's get this clip. Let's paint this. Let's get this going. All right. So the painting for this figures took approximately 3, maybe 4 days, or should I say 4 nights of painting. The colors I used were based off the Earl of Loudon, and they went for that gray that is very very popular. But I also went for a slightly different color to add to the whole color scheme. The tartans, for example, you can see this. Some of them are wearing the tartan, green tartan. Some are wearing the blue tartan. You'll also see I'm using the leather coat as well, and I use it for most of the figures simply because when I went for the gray look, they didn't look so great, so I exercised a little bit of creative expression to go with a slightly more buff color as well. The flags, of course, are based off the Earl of Ludon's uh, in ensign. What I also liked about the frame is the fact that we get to see a different kind of cavalry. So far, I've only painted heavy and light cavalry. Over here, we can actually see the Scots Covenanter Lancers, which is a different kind of setup with only 2 figures per base. The overall look was easy to achieve. I think this was easy because of the hats or the bonnets, the blue bonnets. They they actually look like some United Nations troops from a distance. But I like the fact that something kept it united. I went for a very bright look, so I used more softened washes in order just to pull out a little bit, put in a bit of a shade, just let the brightness just come out. Also, this was reflected on the base. I used the same base I used for the English Civil War basing system, but I think the colors blend well with this base. And while the setup for the English Civil War ones were slightly darker, this one looks much brighter. Um, I think I'm getting quite used to painting the epic warlord miniatures, and because of that, I knew what to expect, and I knew how to play around with what you can see, what you cannot see. For example, I put more detail on the front of the figure on the first rank, and more detail on the back of the figure on the second rank. Reduce the amount of work you gotta do for these regiments, because you can't really see the back of the first rank or the front of the second rank. Um, Also, I like how the whole variety of the frame. You have the skirmishers, you have and even the artillery piece, the frame gun, which I also call it a frame gun, is different. It's very different from what's usual. I thought that was very very refreshing. My biggest worry when I was waiting to get the frame was I'll be painting just another army using just different colors. I do not know anything about the Scots Covenanters. The extent of my English Civil War is actually quite limited, and to prepare for this required a certain degree of practice. Sorry, research. But having said that, I think the army looks really really nice. I'm really happy the way it turned out. Um, but more importantly, though, I must add that when you are painting at this level, you're allowed a little bit of you know excuse to not do too much detail, because you'll be painting ranks and files, a lot of ranks and files. But for this particular showcase, I tried to do as much detail as I could, um, and some of them were easy to do because the scouts actually have a lot of detail in it, which I totally appreciate, and it really definitely helped. the painting of these figures. The command figure also looks pretty nice. I like the. I appreciate the detail. This one, I tried my best to put on even more mixture of like colors, but I decided to just reduce the whole army into just a few main colors. And in case you're curious, apart from the buff, which I basically used, let me see now. Um, Let me see. I used a skeleton bone. I also used uniform gray. I used the soft tone quick shade. I used the crystal blue from iron paint. All these iron painted figure paints, though, except perhaps for the guns and the saber scabbards and stuff. I'd use saddle brown for that. And this is all intentional. I wanted to go for overall brighter look, and I just chose brighter colors in order to achieve this. I think it worked. I now have one army dark washed and army have soft washed, and I can see the difference. So at any point, if I was gonna paint another frame, and I gotta feel like I'll be painting a lot of more frames. Um, I know which method to go for, and of course, this is also great because folks that walk into the store have an idea of what you're gonna get, because all of these were actually base coated with gray, uniform gray as a base coat, and as you can see, it turned out quite good. Hopefully this showcase would give you an idea of what's in on the frame, and also help you like choose colors perhaps based on the mistakes I made or where I went right. But again, very happy with how it turned out. This again took 3 or 4 days to do, but once you get into the swing of things, these get done really really quick. I can't wait to see what frame will come out next for the Epic series. Whether it's gonna be a Black Powder frame. I'm kind of looking forward to the Hail Caesar, perhaps. Let's hope. But yeah. As far as this frame is concerned, I'm very happy with how it turned out. I hope you like it. Leave in the comments if you have any ideas on how else I could have done, what more I could have done with the figure. But I also want to say that I kept it minimal. I kept the colors uniformed. This is more for showcase and less for historical. But I use historical guides for the end signs and for the overall color. Right, so there you have it. The sprue. We had looked through the sprue, and I hope you like the paint job that we did for it. We've done a few of this before, so getting into doing this particular frame, calling it sprue, it's a frame, was easier, much easier, and I quite like the pike and shot sprue that frame that I did earlier. So I like how this one turned out. I hope you like the showcase. I hope you like the little force that I built. Um, I'll say it never. In fact, if I have to say it in every video, I will say it. The best way to promote a new game or a new range is to give away a free figure. And again, I'd like to thank Wargames Illustrated for actually, giving us this frame for me to try out the Scots Covenanters. I've never painted Scottish Covenanters ever, and this is nice, and it's nice to have on the shelf. So yep, that's pretty much it. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we have a buy me